Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this day. It is Friday, and it is December 6th, and nice morning today, but I got to tell you, there's more rain on the way, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. On our show today, Elsie Addington is here from United, going to give us an update of what's going on with them. Also, we're going to bring you a segment from Sterling Financial, and we're going to have Pastor Leland Lance on from the Lutheran Heritage Club. Then we have a couple guests from Body Flex Sports, and they brought along an apparatus here that they're going to show us that's great to put into your home. We'll find out all about that. As for meetings today, there is only, let me look my list here, there is only a couple meetings. We have United New Resident Orientation, and that's going to be at 9 o'clock in the boardroom. And then third has their agenda prep meeting, and that will be at 9:30 in the Sycamore Room. Now, let's get to the weather. If you've been outside this morning, it's kind of nice out. It's, you know, it's a little bit warmer and a little bit of clouds out there, but overall very nice. However, what's going to change, we're going to start to see increasing clouds as we get towards the afternoon. There's another system coming up as we had just a couple days ago, and it should get into this area probably around 6:30 tonight or so. We could start to see a little drizzle right around then, maybe a little bit before then. And it's going to be, after that, pretty much scattered showers all the way through Sunday, probably Sunday midday. And it doesn't look like a whole lot of rain. You know, on Wednesday we got over an inch of rain in a fairly short amount of time. This may equal up to, you know, a half inch to an inch of rain, but it's going to be spread out all the way from this evening and unfortunately throughout the weekend. So sorry about that. If you had any plans, there's a lot going on. The Dana Point Boat Parade and all kinds of different things. But unfortunately, we're going to have scattered showers. But it shouldn't be that bad. It does look like the heaviest will probably be Saturday morning. And then we'll just have some scattered stuff in and out the rest of Saturday and into Sunday. So we get to next week, though. You can see Tuesday, 68 degrees. And it looks like, by the way, Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we could be hitting back up to about 70 or so. So really pleasant next week for a good stretch. Let's take a look around the state this weekend, and just about everywhere you go, there's going to be some amount of rain. Just like here, scattered rain, a little bit heavier in the north coast and the Bay Area, but everywhere else just scattered showers on and off. The mountain areas, such as Lake Tahoe, they'll get some rain today, a little rain on Saturday, and then it should turn to snow because Sunday is going to be a cooler day up there. Same thing with Big Bear. They'll get some rain and then a little dusting of snow coming up. It's not going to be a whole lot because this is a warmer system. So, but do expect that if you're going somewhere that they could have dusting of snow as we get to probably late Saturday, overnight Saturday into Sunday. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
Holiday season is near, and Diane's Hallmark is your one-stop shop for the special people in your life. We have beautiful, unique gifts and decorations, women's clothing, religious items, cards, of course, and a wide selection of amazing, fun items you must see to believe. Come see why so many of your neighbors come to Diane's Hallmark for their holiday needs. Diane's Hallmark is close by in Laguna Niguel. Stop in to see our broad selection of year-round and seasonal gifts and cards.
Come to the world premiere of Oi, It's Christmas. Sing along with the Hallmark Holiday Band. Hear the stories behind some of your favorite holiday tunes. Only one performance, Sunday, December 15th at 2 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at the Performing Arts Center. $10 and $12 each. See you there.
In a land of hopes and dreams lived a luxury lifestyle consultant with spectacular taste. One day he thought, I'll show lottery winners how to live like a millionaire.
I'm like gonna cry. Like, this is beautiful.
Pinch me.
He scoured the land looking for the home of their dreams, which he slayed. so the families could live in plenty and live fabulously ever after.
All new My Lottery Dream Home, Friday night at 9 on HGTV.
Hi, I'm Ann Mundell Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing. As an audiologist, I have the education and expertise to assess, diagnose, and treat hearing loss. Hearing aids are only one part of the treatment process. The way we have been taught to fit, counsel, and use hearing therapy is what makes us different. Amazing Hearing, audiologists with the education, expertise, and empathy to change how you hear.
I'm Dr. Leif Loberg, and I want to welcome you to our brand new facility here in Laguna Woods. We've been serving the community since 2006, and we're super excited to bring you an awesome team of doctors, Dr. Jackson, Dr. Asaturians, Dr. Vian, and myself, here to serve you in our brand new state-of-the-art facility. Call us in the morning and we'll get you in the same day, guaranteed.
Today we have on from United, we have Elsie Addington. I'd like to welcome you. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Ken. Good to be here.
Yeah, and you've got, we were talking ahead of time, you've got a kind of little interesting backstory about when you were first on TV.
I was on a segment called Kids Say the Darndest Things on the old Art Linkletter House Party show. And I embarrassed my mother quite a bit when he was asking me about my pets, and I had a little dog named Susie, and I said Susie had to stay in the backyard because my mommy was afraid that her boyfriend would come and see her. And yeah, I didn't know why she was annoyed with that at the time, but
yeah.
I mean, that was the 50s, and that was pretty strong stuff.
Yeah.
You know, for a 6-year-old to be yakking about.
Yeah,
so.
But that was funny. I was mentioning to Elsie that a version of that show is on once again. I don't know if it was just on temporarily or I forget what it was on. Might have been on ABC or whatever. But they showed some excerpts from that program all those years ago. And some little racy ones as well. In other words, what the kids said.
Yeah.
And the look on Art Linkletter's face. But to their credit, they didn't cut it out, you know, because it was, I don't know if it was live back then or what, but...
You know, I have no idea. But if you saw a little girl with, Mama called them side braids, I guess. It was part in the middle. I had little side braids and a little ponytail. And talked about my dog Susie, that would have been me.
That's funny.
I was quite famous for a while.
Have you ever tried to look it up on YouTube?
No.
It might be there.
Do you think so? That'd be something.
Well, look at, you know the year you were on. You could look up Art Linkletter, Kids Say the Darndest Things, 1956. And you may have to look through several, but it could be there. You never know.
I could look it up.
I think you should.
See if I was as cute as I remember.
All right. Okay, what are you going to talk about today with United?
Well, I got some pretty exciting stuff. I'm sorry, which one's the camera?
This one right here, if you want to speak right to the camera, number one. There you go.
I like to talk straight
okay, so it'll be
to
this
my
one right
village.
there. Okay.
Well, it's not my village, it's our village. But as the new treasurer for United, are you ready to be really excited here?
Sure.
Okay. I'd like to talk a little bit about our current finances, but before that, I'd like to put in a plug for the annual budget report that was recently mailed to every member of United Mutual. I know it looks like a report only a number cruncher could love, but you can do it in little pieces by a section, or even leave it by your bed and put yourself to sleep at night reading it, but you'll really get smart. For those of you not familiar with it, it really gives you a broad idea of just how complex this little community is. And believe me, this summary, while loaded with numbers, is actually simple compared to the masses of information and figures that were crunched to produce it. Seriously. I mean, if you could see the financials, they just go on and on and on forever. And here's this nice little summary put into...
Right.
Are you familiar with our annual budget report?
Yeah, well, I know you started like in March and start going all the way on.
Wow, very good. And do
Yeah.
you read it cover to cover?
I
when
do
it's
not.
done?
No.
Not that I blame you. But it's important, and it's important to our residents.
Right.
They really, because we get a lot of questions that could be answered if people would take a look at it. And I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying maybe you'd even come up with some better questions if you read it. The report gives a breakdown of your 2020 monthly assessment, which, if I do say so myself, gives residents more bang for the buck than any retirement community I know of. So read it, get smart, and show off to your neighbors who haven't read it. And you know, that's really true about the bang for your buck.
Yeah.
You know, you're a sophisticated guy. You know a lot of people, right?
Right, yeah.
And
well,
a lot of them live in, if not retirement communities, gated communities.
Yes, yes.
And they complain about their homeowners association fees. And do you ever get some numbers sometimes? Do you ever?
Well, where I live in RSM. We have Samlark, and yeah. So you know, you
I used
get
to
your
live in
report.
Tribuco Canyon. I know right where you are. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I certainly understand it, and to a point. But although our area is
how
not
much your
gated,
assessments? How much do you? I mean, oh gosh, I don't mean to be asking seriously. Just think in your mind how much you pay for your assessments
Right.
for homeowners, and then think about, because you're so familiar with Laguna Woods
Right.
Village, and don't you think we get a lot of bang for our buck?
yeah, yeah. So it's
What else are you
know,
going to say?
Well, it depends where you you know, where some places like ours, we are not a neighborhood association. We're a community-wide association. Samlark.
So it's not
Like
RSM?
community pools. Well, RSM is, of course, the city, but
Right.
I think 90% of RSM is Samlark, is the
Oh, no,
community.
see, I don't know what
Samlark's
Samlark
the
is.
name of our association.
Oh, I did not know that.
Right.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
you weren't the right one to ask.
Yeah, yeah. But there are within
'Cause
there,
Rancho's a pretty nice place.
yeah, there are gated communities within Rancho Santa Margarita. Cielo Vista is one of them. There's condo complexes and things like that. So, yeah.
But I bet they don't have all of our golf courses and clubhouses and tennis courts, right?
Well, unless you're in Dove Canyon.
Oh, Dove can't. Well, see, I'm doing it again. That's why I wrote a script. I apologize to my listening audience there. I also want to put in a little blurb about the apparent misunderstanding of this last budget season. In the beginning of the budget season, the boards ask VMS to tell us what they need. If we don't know about a problem in, say, the asphalt department's supply of machinery or their lack of personnel, we can't consider it for the upcoming budget. There might be something else we could cut if it's a critical lack that would prevent our streets from being protected. That was what the first budget meeting reflected, all the bells and whistles. Nobody, not staff nor board members, expected that to be the final version, and this is common practice in all municipal budgets. When reviewing the first version, everybody talks about it and studies the figures, listens to the members' concerns, determines priorities based on safety and financial security, and then the staff goes back to rework the figures and presents another version, and so on. Finally, after much discussion and work by all involved, Finance presents a budget that will pass muster. No budget in the world makes everybody happy, but as board members, we have to consider the wants and needs of everyone in the mutual, as well as unforeseeable events like increases in water, electricity, and insurance costs. As your elected representatives, we then pass the best budget we can. So I hope that straightens it out a little bit more. We didn't just come out and say, hello, village, this is your new budget. Or we didn't mean for it to come out that way, but that's apparently how it was interpreted, like this is your new budget. No, this was just version 1, and then we had version 2.
Right.
And then we had version 3, and there was a lot of work and a lot of tweaking in between those versions.
Right.
And so I thought maybe if we talked about it here, maybe that would clarify it, because I know a lot of people watch your show, Ken.
Well, thank you. But you're right, yeah, it goes through, you start out all the way, I said, usually about March, you start looking at things quite often by committee, what this committee means, what that needs, and then it all comes together for version 1, and then so on and so forth.
Well, and staff is really busy. I mean, it's not enough that they're running the city for us, or not the city, but the community for us. But on top of that, they're starting to crunch numbers and run back and forth between the committees, and So really March through October, that's most of the year, we're fooling with the budget.
Right, yeah, it's quite a bit, yeah.
That's a big part of being on the boards, actually, bigger than I had anticipated. So you want some hot financial facts for the period ending October 31st?
Sure.
2009. We have time for that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, darn.
Well,
Anyway.
it's up to you. You can summarize and.
Oh, this
it'll be
is pretty
fine.
summarized.
Okay.
Our total assessment income for the year to date, okay, which is October, well, not today, but October 31st, including the property tax portion, was $35,502,000, and our total expenses were $37,158,000. I know that was fascinating. In finance, though, we keep a close eye on the operating portion of our financial results. That's the part of our money that is spent on keeping the doors open, like wages, materials, utilities, you know, just mowing the lawn. Operating expense is all that stuff. So our operating expenses without depreciation or unrealized gains away from our operating income showed a surplus of $97,000 through this reporting period. And this figure represents income from operations only of $23,372,000 and $1,175,000 from non-assessment revenue for a total operating income for the month of for the period of $24,537,000, compared with operating expenditures of $24,450,000 without depreciation, to arrive at the operating surplus of $97,000 under budget. So we're looking good on operations. And you know what? I can hear myself talk, and this is really pretty boring stuff. It was fascinating when I was writing it up. I really like this stuff. But anybody that wants to know more details, the reports are actually available.
They are.
Yeah, on our website. And for me, if you catch me in the hall, as they say, where we've been doing most favorably in the last, up until now, is employee compensation and related. We have, we're ahead of budget by like $685,000. But there's a reason for that, and that's because we aren't paying those people to install our water heaters. Okay, because the outside services portion of our budget is way over budget.
Right.
But our savings are better than our than our deficit, because our outside services are in fact to catch up on the backlog of work from when the water heater and permits program was initiated. We've sped that up. So we went in and they made a decision, they did an analysis that it would be better to get, for just this specialized work, to use outside people instead of our own folks.
Yeah.
Because we certainly have a lot of talented people here on our own staff, but we just needed to push this water heater thing through. And our investments are doing well. Our reserve accounts, I'll just drop to the, okay, our total in our two reserve accounts, that's our contingency fund, which is for emergencies mostly, and unexpected but necessary expenditures. And then our replacement fund. And our replacement fund is the one that keeps rolling forward with our budget. And the replacement fund is for projects like roofing and paving and the ever lovely wasteline remediation.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
Remediating those waistlines
Yes.
is real serious business. Just down to here, you've seen the pictures, right?
Yeah, I have.
But they look beautiful when they're finished, so that's really expensive. So anyway, all that has to be budgeted and paid in, and that's what is our replacement fund. So we have the contingency fund and the replacement fund, and those two added together, our total for that period of October 31st is $19,860,000 for United.
Okay.
Now that's a lot of money. However, it's lower than our 5-year average of $2.1 million. And it's really lower than that in a way because 5 years ago, 2.1 million, say on the average, was worth more than today's dollars. So, and we know why, and there's been some, there was the thing about the insurance going up so seriously and increased water rates and, you know, wages go up. Thank God we've retained a lot of staff. more than we had anticipated. So, of course, you have to pay your folks more money as they stay to give them some incentives. So we aren't, $19 million, we're not exactly on starvation row. But it would be really nice if hopefully we don't have too many demands, especially on that contingency fund.
Yeah.
You know. And our manor sales were up for the second month in a row in October, and 40% higher. Actually, it was 46% higher than October of 2018. So we were in that little
very
slump,
good.
you know.
Yeah.
And I think and that was the fifth month of the last 10. So in 50% of the last months, we've actually increased our sales over the same month from the previous year.
Fantastic.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, that is very good.
And the total sales for the month were 41 units. And now if you're still awake out there in TV land, and if you're still awake, I have just one more quick thing.
Okay.
And that's a shout out to Jean near Gate 5. I hope you're listening, Jean, because I promised you to mention proper trash disposal at every opportunity. This trash thing is no joke. Just remember, folks, when you dump inappropriate waste near the trash bins, it's as if you did it on your neighbor's doorstep. Please dispose of your waste responsibly and considerately. The whole mutual pays for careless trash disposal. And that information on how you can get your stuff hauled away and what you're supposed to do with your contracted waste, it's all available. Most of it is stated right near the bins. And if you see somebody else doing it, just remember you're paying for that. So thanks for listening.
Yeah, great to have you here today.
I'm Elsie Addington.
And look her up on Art Linkletter.
And look me up on Art Linkletter.
Yes. All right, good to see you.
Thank you so much, Ken.
You take care, and we'll be right back.
Aetna takes a total approach to health and wellness. With Medicare Advantage plans that offer health coaching and fitness memberships, plus hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage in one simple plan, with monthly plan premiums starting at $0, and wide provider networks including doctors and hospitals you know and trust. Aetna Medicare Advantage plans. Call today. We'll send you a $10 Visa reward card with no obligation to enroll. Or visit us online at aetnamedicare.com/TV.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
This is how we burger, brew, and cue. Pick a town. Arrive hungry, real hungry. Start with a massive burger. Charred, juicy. Add bacon, a buttery bun, piled high. Serve it up. Wash it down. Creamy, hoppy, fruity, malty. We're not done yet. Q-time, deep fried, sauce soaked, pork ribs, meaty, tender. I'm full. Where to next?
All new Burgers, Brew, and Q. Tuesday at 9. Cooking Channel. Stay fired up.
At family-owned Capistrano Toyota, I've been teaching my staff for years that we always say yes to our customers.
Can you help me get financed?
Yes, we can help.
Will you walk my dog?
Yes.
Will you change our baby's diapers?
Yes, of course.
But they may be taking this yes thing a little bit too far. Come and see for yourself that at Capistrano Toyota, we always say yes to our customers.
Trust the experts at Universal Carpet for all your flooring needs. Now get 50% off pet stain resistant and hyperallergenic carpet, porcelain tile, wood, laminate, and waterproof flooring, and complete kitchen and bath remodels. Plus get 5 years 0% financing, including free installation and free furniture removal. Our convenient showrooms are just minutes away in Irvine and Huntington Beach, or call 866-402-2747 for our free in-home shopping service. Universal Carpet, the low price leader for over 20 years.
Well, I'd like to welcome Pastor Leland Lance here today. He is, of course, with the Lutheran Church of the Cross and also with the club here, the Lutheran Heritage Club. Good to see you again, sir.
Great to see you, Ken.
Yeah,
yes.
Fantastic. And you guys have a lot of stuff going on that is coming up. And first, let's talk a bit about the club that is here.
Yes.
Within the, it's really kind of dovetails also within the local Lutheran Church of the Cross, which is right down the road, of course.
Yeah. We have it every Tuesday. We start at 11 o'clock. We started this years ago, and we had a lot of seniors that just were lonely, and they needed a place to come out and be, and it's a wonderful place to make friends. And,
yeah, it is. Very good.
We sing the traditional hymns, whatever they want to pick out of the hymnal, and I'll do my best to play them. And we sing and we have devotions. Then we have a delicious meal, and a lot of times we have a little program to go with it. And so that's just a wonderful place to be.
And is that here or down at the church?
It's down at the church.
Okay.
It's in our social hall. We have a beautiful social hall. And if they come around to the back side of the parking lot, because it's a straight shot into the social hall.
Right, yeah.
Really
Very
easy
good.
to get in. No steps.
Yeah, no steps. All right. So a lot of stuff is coming up. You mentioned that.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about the holiday concert in just a moment. But there's a few other things as well. The Advent at the church and different kinds of music. And so tell us about that.
Sure. My wife, Marcia, was here last month, and so we did our first ever Advent devotional booklet. So this is actually written by people in our congregation.
Okay.
And then they recorded themselves, we recorded them saying their devotions. So if you go to our website, you can just click on it, and you can see the devotion for each day. So it's pretty cool. It's the first time we've ever done anything like that.
So is it supposed to be day by day? That's what the Advent part of it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's December 1st to the 25th, and every day we have a special devotion. They're short.
Nice.
They're very brief.
Yeah.
And there are a couple questions to think about, ponder, things about the
Very
scriptures.
good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they can get the booklet.
Yes,
and they're all in there.
Booklets for free, and they can come by the church and get it anytime.
All right, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Now, you also have it's the Chance Choir Music Sunday.
Yeah, Chance
so tell
Choir.
us about that.
We have a wonderful little choir. Sometimes we have about 30 to 40 people in our choir. It's a little down at the moment, but we do this every December, one Sunday, which is usually the second Sunday in December. We have the choir does most of the music in the service. So it's going to be at 5 o'clock this Saturday, and then 9 and 11 on Sunday morning.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that's always fun is Christmas caroling.
Yes.
And this is going to be going on December 15th.
Yes, on December 15th. If anybody wants to join us to go Christmas caroling, to me, this is what really makes Christmas. I get a little emotional even talking about it, because sometimes this might be the last time somebody will celebrate Christmas before they go home to be with the Lord. And so we go to their house, we sing Christmas carols, we bake homemade baked cookies, and we put them in a box. And we go and each group might go to maybe about 6 or 7 places. And it's just very touching time.
Yeah,
so anybody can go with us and enjoy some cookies.
And that is on Sunday, December 15th at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. If they want to come at noon, we're going to have a little lunch at the church before we go out to go caroling, kind of get organized.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so come and join us for that too.
Now, a special afternoon concert. This is the one that we have the flyer up about, December 22nd at 3 o'clock.
Yes, this is something brand new. We just heard about this. Melanie came by, and she was going to do a free concert up at the Nixon Library, and somehow that date didn't work out.
Okay.
They couldn't get in or something, and so she asked if they could do the concert at our church, and we said, of course you can. So it's going to be on the 22nd on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Very nice.
It's free. And I didn't know her until this time. She sings in the church choir, in the Catholic church choir across the street with Emmett Loera. And she came in and practiced a little bit one day, and I came in and heard her. you're in for a treat. You don't want to miss this.
Very nice.
I've not heard her, one that's going to be singing with her, Andrea, but I'm sure if she's got a voice like hers, it's going to be a
That'll be
real
really
treat.
nice. And that is December 22nd. And what day is that? Is that a Sunday?
That's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday as well.
Yeah,
okay.
3 p.m.
At 3 o'clock. And of course, you have the traditional Christmas Eve, candlelight services, and then Christmas Day service.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're very traditional. We do the candlelight on Christmas Eve, where everybody has a candle, and we sing Silent Night at the end. It's a very touching traditional
very nice.
service. Yeah. Then Sunday, on Christmas Day, we have one service that day at 11, and that will be with Holy Communion.
Okay. And Silent Night, you know.
Yes.
Just a great. Yeah.
It's so touching.
Yeah, it really is. Now, you wanted to talk about, I know, something you folks do throughout the year, your food programs.
The food programs, yeah. We just started these just a year and a half, 2 years ago with one of them. We have a food box program, and that's once a month. It's a big box. It's about 35 pounds of food. And you do have to qualify for that one. So you have to come in and fill out some paperwork.
Right, I remember that,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
So that's coming up on the 10th, I believe it is, and that's the one for this December. And then we have one more for December for the fresh food program. That's on a Friday. We're getting a lot of people coming to that. The more people that come, the more food they will give us to give out. And we don't know what we're going to get. So we're at the mercy of the program. But what we do as a church is we provide the opportunity for the volunteers to come and help put it out.
Yeah.
It comes on these big pallets and we put it out. So we have volunteers not only from our church, but from other churches around the area, which I'm a big proponent of ecumenical work.
Yeah,
and
very good.
It's fun to see people come together.
All right, and so if people want to help out, they can contact the church and
absolutely.
and whatever they want to volunteer, or of course come to any of these events.
Yes.
Very good. Pastor, always good to see you.
Always good to see you, Ken.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
And give my best to Marcia.
Thank you very much. I sure will.
All right, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Omni Golf is accepting golfers for their beta demo program. You can be one of the first to try the only golf clubs made using true nanotechnology, the Omni Raider Golf Set. Receive a custom-fitted full set of Omni Raiders to demo for 60 days at no net cost to you. Just fill out a survey and tell us how you like the clubs at the end of your 60-day demo, and you keep the driver. So call 800-OMNI-150 for details. That's 800-666-4150. Don't wait. Call 800-666-4150 now.
It's never too late to improve your health with exercise. Challenge yourself to get moving in the morning. Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I'd like to encourage you to tune in to Channel 6 each weekday mornings at 7:55. 30 minutes of daily exercise will add years to your life. What are you waiting for? Come join me.
Good morning. Joel Walker, your golf professional here at Laguna Woods Village. Beautiful morning today. It's Free Tip Thursday. So anyway, this morning what I wanted to talk to you about in your golf swing, no matter how long you've been playing, if you're just starting the game, if you've been playing for a few months, a few years, your whole life, right? The best thing you can do and to think about in your golf swing is, how do they work? Well, good golf swings work from the ground up, not necessarily up here. Our arms and our hands, the club, the shoulders, right, all needs to work in sync. And we want to hit nice, consistent shots. We want to have balance. Balance from the ground up. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. That's the word of the day, balance. All right, so as we set up to the ball, we're going to hit our shots. We feel that nice coil in our shoulders, right? We're reaching back, we're engaging our hips a little bit. We want to stay steady and we want to stay balanced, because none of this great stuff up here that you're constantly working on is going to work very well or consistently if we're off balance. If I'm dangling around here, too much on my toes, right, the club gets thrown off and the shots just get inconsistent, right? So as we do take our backswing, right, we're going to turn those shoulders, engage our hips a little bit, and we want to be solid, nice and balanced on our right foot, kind of on the center instep here. You know, a hurricane might blow me over, but a 30-mile-an-hour wind won't. I know that. So I'm right here and solid, steady at the top of our backswing. Now the same thing can be said as we follow through to the finish, right? I want to be balanced over here too. Got a whole foot and a whole nice leg to use to steady myself as I finish the swing. Steady. Balance. What's the word of the day? Balance. That's right. Okay, so as I'm here, right, I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right part of town. Now if I'm creating that swing and taking into the action, and now I'm out on my toes, boy, you see a lot of people doing that, right? Falling off balance. As all that energy's generating out here to our toes. Want that. Same thing be said if I'm rolling out here onto my heel. Not good, right? So use your whole leg, use your whole foot, use that center of that foot. It's there, it's like a nice post. Boom, balanced. B-A-L-A-N-C-E, balance, that's the word of the day. Enjoy yourselves, let's keep our golf course in good shape, and hope to see you guys around. Thank you. I wanted to let you in, it's not really a secret, bit of a limited space though, but I've been offering a no-cost boot camp where we do some stretching in the morning, we do some golf fundamentals, some mental stuff of what's going on, you know, in the mind while we're swinging the golf club and playing the golf course. So if you want to join me for that, I'd be glad to have you. Be most excited about meeting everyone who haven't met yet. If you want to come out, the sign-ups, you can call me. My direct line is 268-2024 to sign up. They're 3-week periods, and space is limited, but we can get you, in the system and ready to roll on those 3-week boot camps. A lot of stretching, some minor strength training, and just what is important in swinging the club, maybe expanding our range of motion a little bit. Again, working on balance, which is very key in the swing, and most of all, having fun. We can talk world politics too, if you'd like, philosophy. I do have a degree in philosophy. Anyway, please join me. And also, I've got another thing going on that's quite exciting. People have been taking great advantage of and improving, is a free tip Thursday. Come out in the morning at the driving range in our lower teaching area, and I'm there for about an hour or so. Come up for a few minutes, we'll discuss a couple of things you might have questions about regarding your golf swing. I'll take a look at you, do a swing check. Couple of free tips. Free is good. If it's free, I'll take 3. So anyway, come and see me. And again, if I haven't met you, I'll be really looking forward to meeting you. And greetings and good golfing. Thank you.
You made it. Years of hard work, investing, planning, and now you're here. The long-awaited reward you spent a lifetime looking forward to. But what now? After years of growing a nest egg, now you may want to manage it. Use it to fund your dreams. Make it last as long as you need it. And leave some for those you love. So what do you do? Wall Street continues to be uncertain, and some conservative options have dropped through the floor. How do you maintain opportunities for growth and reduce risk of loss from market changes? That's where we come in. We are financial professionals. From insurance products to tax reduction strategies and guaranteed retirement income you cannot outlive, provided by the claims-paying ability of insurance companies. You've worked a lifetime to get here. Let us help you enjoy it to the fullest. For a complimentary consultation, simply contact us today.
And welcome back, and I'd like to welcome a couple guests today from BodyFlex Sports. We have Yvonne and Nico here today, and they're going to talk about, well, something that you can get and bring into your own home to stay fit, have fun, and do it very economically and easily. So welcome, both of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for having
nice
us.
to see you.
Yeah.
First, tell us about the company. You are located locally up in Walnut. Am I right?
Yeah.
Correct?
We're right here in Southern California. Our company is headquartered right here in California, 35 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. We've been making fitness equipment, so I like to say that we're the experts in this field.
Yeah, you have been around a long time. I didn't realize that. I mean, I recognized the name right away when I heard you folks were going to be on, something that I've heard about, but I didn't realize that, where you were located or anything like that. So that's fantastic.
Yeah. And we know that there are a lot of companies out there. A lot of them like to focus on software.
Right.
Technology that maybe measures your metrics. What we wanted to focus on is investing in where it matters. So that's the physical hardware. How can we make, design, and bring customers a product into their home that's going to be effective and great for the body?
Right, and this is the product you brought with us today. This one's called the Body Power?
The Body Power Step Track.
Okay, so tell us about this, and I know there's some unique features here, right?
Yeah. Nico, did you want to talk about the 2-in-1
Yeah,
feature?
so tell us about that.
Absolutely, yes. So the unique piece about this the step track is that it has the curved crank, and the curved crank here that you may notice, it really keeps it flowing, so it flows nicer than most average ellipticals machines that you might have used before, where they kind of it's kind of hard to get over the hill. This one's smooth, it's easy.
So it acts almost like a flywheel in a sense.
Exactly.
Right? It's where flywheel's job is to bring momentum in.
That's right, Ken.
Okay.
So we do have a flywheel that's housed inside of the system. A lot of exercise equipments do have that. Where this product, the Body Power Step Track, is special, we have this curved crank here. Literally, it's a curved crank.
Right.
And the geometry behind that is it offers
we'll show it right there.
Great.
Yeah.
It offers a really smooth workout, as Nico was mentioning. And we wanted to make this compact, space-saving. So there are 2-in-1 features in it. And Nico is the one who actually helped us develop a 12-minute guided workout that's available.
Oh, nice. Yes. That's really good.
Yes.
And, I'll just say right away, it was easy for you to bring this in here. You had a small little dolly and brought it in, and here we are. So, Nico, you talk about, the 12-minute workout, which is fantastic. Because a lot of people, let's face it, don't want to invest 2 hours in working out every day, although we have people here who a lot of them are retired, they may have a little more time than others, but still, I think you get more satisfaction and I think it motivates you more to do something like this and get up and exercise when you can do like at a 12-minute intervals and get that going.
Right. It's really a challenging workout too. And I've worked with many of my clients that at the gym, and specifically, the unique thing about the workout is that over the many years of using equipment like this or pieces like this, ellipticals, but specifically this one, is that it has so many abilities or ways of using it. So we've added forward movement, backward movement, which engages the front to the back, hamstrings, and as well as added a unique kind of piece to it is squats in it as well. So you're really engaging the glutes, strengthening the back, strengthening the core, and the beauty of both inside and outside handlebars is that you can use more for chest and arms, so you can really get a full body workout.
So this has a couple different features like that. You get the full body workout. I think you were telling me, Yvonne, before we came on, this has a little bit of a step track to it,
Exactly.
where you're combining that as well.
Right, so it's a 2-in-1 motion. Instead of having 2 separate equipments, you're getting the benefits of 2 machines in 1 footprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the apparatus itself as far as the top here. You do have a readout here, and my first question is, does this plug in? I don't see a plug in here, or is it battery operated?
It is battery operated,
Okay.
And we do have here the tablet holder or media. So you could put a magazine, you could put your cell phone here, watch the 12-minute guided video, and it's really easy to read. The display is very large, the numbers are very simple, the buttons are easy to maneuver as well. And if you want to either increase the workout intensity or you want to decrease it for a more gentle workout,
It's right there, so very easy to do.
Exactly. Yes.
Now, as far as somebody wanting to get this, I know you are, you're located locally. You can go online, bodyflexsports.com. You can find all that very easily.
Yeah.
But you're also, you're talking about maybe partnering with Adapt to It.
Yeah,
right?
that's something we're looking to do with them.
Yeah.
Right now, this is available on our website, bodyflexsports.com. We do have a special promotion code for Laguna Woods community.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Laguna 45, and you'll get a $45 discount.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Laguna 45.
Laguna 45. Now, we're going to get you on this. You're going to show us.
I'm
but, you know, the
ready.
one thing I think we should mention here is this is very affordable. I mean, I was kind of surprised at the low cost of this.
Yeah.
Because these can run, I think this one's what, about $400, am I right?
It's less than that, yeah. It's at about $389.
And then you get the $45 off.
Yep.
And of course these, you know, I've seen them as much as $3,000 or $4,000, you know, this type of a system here. So I want to ask, you know, at that really great price, is it, you know, is it something that's going to last for a while and well made?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ken, that's a great question. Yeah.
Sometimes you see something really low cost and you're thinking, well, you know, what's the catch here?
Well, part of the 35 years of our company history, why we've been able to stay in business so long is we bring truly remarkable products at affordable and accessible prices.
Yeah.
That's always been the goal when we're designing and engineering the products. The materials we use, they go through serious QC procedures. So this product is meant to last, it's meant to be safe, and it's meant to be affordable.
All right, Nico?
Thank you.
We get you on there.
Oh, you can tell I'm excited. Huh?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Yes.
And as you said, if you can put a tablet on there, whatever you want, and then go to the website. I guess you get that 12-minute workout.
Yes.
So this is one of the ways that you can use it without using the arms.
Yep, so he's got his hands on the fixed handlebars. That'll offer a more stable feel to the workout.
Right.
And then Nico, if you'd like, you can start moving to the full action handlebars on the outsides.
Okay.
So now he's engaging upper body with the low body. And you see how quiet it is?
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Barely any sound. Perfect for home use.
Now, one thing I want to ask about this before I forget, this is all propelled by Nico, or is there also a motorized a motor in this as well, or is it strictly?
It's all you.
It's all you. Okay.
It's you and machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this is, you're doing the squats here? Yeah?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, I really love is anytime that I ever have like any knee issues or things like that, from my corrective exercise, NASM and yoga certifications, really using a machine like this to re-stabilize my knees. Is huge. So by activating the quads here and the glutes, and I'm focusing on my knees. If my knees are kind of inward, then that's an issue. So I just want to bring my knees out, and that'll help engage anterior tibialis, so the front shin muscle will help support the knee and help realign everything.
And what is there is a readout there? Is that just showing your reps on there? Is that counting the?
I got calories coming up.
Since it's not motorized, you're not turning anything on or anything like that. Okay.
It's battery operated.
Then it goes to level. So it's from 1.5, so it shows me where I'm at. Then
so
it
we
goes
have
to
the
heart rate.
heart rate. It'll show the heart rate. It'll show you calories burned. It'll show
75.
you how fast you're going, and then the duration of the workout that you've been on.
Very good.
Yeah, and the time there too.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice.
And you said how easy. Can I try it?
Please.
All right. I'm gonna try
Nico
this.
can't have all the fun.
All right. So I just get on it like this.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And forward or backwards?
You go, or backward.
Okay.
As well, yeah.
Wow.
You got it.
Very smooth. Now I'm going to move the arms.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And you were saying going backwards, right?
So going
more, okay.
So yeah, that's going to activate more of the front shin. So as you're going, and the hamstrings specifically.
Yeah, you can really feel it. Yeah. And so this, the dial here is where you're going to make things a little bit harder, or a little bit easier.
More resistance, and don't be afraid to use that too. Kind of go up to a higher level, see what you can. Because that's really going to contract the muscles and get that blood pumping.
So this is, I guess I put it on a higher level.
Yes.
But you know, I can tell you though, for me anyway, it becomes a little bit smoother doing this. I feel myself not going as fast, but really feeling it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wow.
More grounded, right?
Yeah. I need exercise. That is really good. Very stable. definitely very stable, and yet portable, right? Because you got wheels in the front.
Exactly. We've got wheels in the front. We call them transport wheels. So if you're having guests over, you can simply flip it to the front.
I can feel it.
Roll it. Yeah, you can feel it in the body, right?
Yeah.
We also have this neat little bar right here in the design.
Okay.
It's built in so that you can lift it safely as well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody wants to order this, you go online and go ahead and do that however you want. You can call or order it, and you guys bring that out? How do they get it, or is it shipped out?
It'll get shipped out, so it'll go straight to the door. And we even have an assembly video already designed to help move customers through the assembly process.
Is it pretty easy to assemble?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see right away these come off, but that's very easy.
Yeah, the handlebars come off. Most of it is actually already pre-assembled. So that flywheel housing, Ken, that you were mentioning, along with the curve crank, already pre-assembled.
Okay, very good. Yeah, this is very nice, very smooth, and you really, for the price, nowadays that is really economical.
Yeah.
I mean, it seriously is, and with all the 35 years of experience, I'm a little winded here. I need exercise.
Oh no, that's good. That's good. Get the blood moving.
No, but it was very easy to do. I like the fact you got a holder here. People can put their phone or tablet in, and then the workout you see online, am I right?
You can view that online on our website, or if you have a YouTube account you want to pop on YouTube, it's also available there.
All right. Very good. So the website is bodyflexsports.com. You can email them at info@bodyflexsports.com. The phone number, I got to read over here, 1-888-266-6789. I like the fact that you folks are located here in Southern California, and 35 years.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good track record. It really is. So great to have you folks on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Ken.
Yvonne, Nico, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good to meet you both.
Pleasure.
And we'll be right back. Yeah, it's really, I can feel it.
The best workout machine is one that will get you results fast and is one that you'll actually want to do. Introducing the Body Power Step Track, the affordable 2-in-1 alternative that puts you ahead of the curve. With the Curve Crank technology, it's designed to combine cardio and strength training into one machine. Step Track gives you 8 levels of magnetic resistance and is professional designed with high-intensity training workouts that take just 12 minutes a day. So what do you have to lose besides your excuses? Step up and get ahead of the curve.
I was very, very ill with diabetes, fibromyalgia to where I couldn't stand up and walk. The chest pain was so bad, I was hospitalized twice. I totally would recommend coming here to Dr. Tong to avoid drugs and pharmaceuticals that really don't cure you. Now I don't need the medication for diabetes. I feel great. I have more mental clarity. I feel that life is better.
Call today for your free phone consultation.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Did you know that the Laguna Hills Lodge was originally built as a place for relatives or friends to stay when they were visiting? In 1968, Laguna Woods' residents built the first 2 buildings of the lodge because they wanted a place close by for visitors to stay. Since then, the lodge has become the spare bedroom for the Laguna Woods' residents. The lodge has received the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence 8 years in a row. We invite you to stay in one of our recently remodeled garden rooms and take advantage of a special offer for Laguna Woods' residents, family, and friends.
Your way. Today, we have a classic, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is the original going back to 1971, of course, with Gene Wilder and Jack Albertson. You know the story about all these kids who try and find the golden ticket to get the tour of Willy Wonka's famous factory. And one little boy from a particularly poor family, he's the last to find the ticket and get in. And really, Willy Wonka takes a liking to him. I said this before, what is so neat about this movie is you look back on it now thinking there were no computer-generated effects, so they had to do all this with added effects later on and in camera, but not using any computers. And it's really quite well done. Of course, the classic music, the Candyman and all others. So again, 1971, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory at 2 o'clock and at 7 o'clock tonight. Now, our movie coming up on Monday is called Gloria Bell, and Gloria Bell is about a divorcee in her 50s and how she kind of has to change her life around and get out on the town and meet folks, and she begins dating and kind of finds the joy of life again. And this stars Julianne Moore and John Turturro, who are, been around doing lots of movies for years and years, and a good movie. So this will be on Monday, and that will be at 2 o'clock and at 6 o'clock, and it's billed as a romantic comedy. Now, a couple things I want to tell you. Well, you know what? We're running out of time. I just looked at the time. So let me get back to the weather. And we got some rain. Unfortunately, the rain's coming in. Once again, probably tonight, I would say mid-evening, 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll start to see a little bit of rain coming in. It's going to last on and off through Sunday. So the bulk of it right now looks to be Saturday morning, but unfortunately, it's going to last the weekend. Sorry about that. With all the things going on around the area and the boat parade down in Dana Point, the last thing you want to see is rain this weekend, but that's what it is. But it shouldn't be that much, just on and off. And then as we get to Monday and Tuesday here, and Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we're going to have sunshine. So mostly sunny on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, looking way ahead, look to be hovering right around 70 degrees. So not bad at all. And of course, the state this weekend, throughout the state, do expect some rain throughout, just like here, scattered rain throughout the area, throughout all of California. A little bit of snow in the Sierras and local mountains, possibly on Saturday night into Sunday. So there you have it. We'll see you Monday. I'm going to get back on here. And you all take care and have a great weekend while I work out. Take care. Bye-bye.